In a recent episode of the Hablando de Cine podcast, Eugenio described Selena's portrayal of Jessie Del Monte in the musical crime comedy as indefensible, particularly pointing to her struggle with speaking Spanish for the role as per Deadline in Emilia Pérez. Selena plays the role of Jessie, a character in a bilingual film that alternates between Spanish and English. Although Selena is not fluent in Spanish, she took on the challenge of speaking the language in the film, a decision that did not sit well with Eugenio. He shared his thoughts on the podcast, explaining his dissatisfaction with Selena's performance. "Selena is indefensible," Eugenio said, adding, "I watched the film with people, and every time she had a scene, we looked at each other to say to each other, 'Wow, what is this?'" The podcast host, Gabby Meza, acknowledged Selena's acting talent, citing her nominations for Only Murders in the Building. However, she argued that because Spanish is not her first language, the nuances of her performance were lost. "If she doesn't know what she's saying, she can't give her acting any nuance," Gabby explained. Eugenio supported this view, saying, "I'm glad you're saying it because I said, why is no one talking about that?" Eugenio, who starred in the Oscar-winning film Coda, expressed his confusion about why Selena's performance has gone unchallenged, especially considering her recognition in award circuits. He speculated that audiences might overlook the acting's flatness due to their reliance on subtitles rather than understanding the original language. "I feel like they don't speak Spanish," Eugenio remarked, adding, "If you watch a Russian film or a German film that is subtitled to Spanish and you see someone speaking in the original language, you say, 'Oh, look, okay, interesting,' as per Deadline." Eugenio also pointed out that the director of Emilia Pérez, Jacques Audiard, does not speak Spanish or English, which he believed could have contributed to the film's disconnection from its Mexican setting and culture. "How funny that a director... I like the film aside from the Selena scenes that jump at you because it has salvageable things," he said. He compared the situation to making a film in Russian without understanding the culture or language while speaking in French. After a clip from the podcast was shared on TikTok, Selena responded directly to the criticism. As per Deadline in the post, she wrote, "I understand where you are coming from. I'm sorry. I did the best I could with the time I was given. Doesn't take away from how much work and heart I put into this movie.